Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be going over the max and min worksheet. So in order to do this, I would split my screen and go to Desmos.com and open up the graphing calculator. And what we are going to be doing is we are going to be finding the number of real zeros and the approximate relative maximum and minimum of each equation. So on these equations where it says f of x, we are going to be typing in y on Desmos. So on Desmos, we're going to type y equals x to the third. We hit the over arrow, minus 5x squared plus 7x. So this is the graph of my function, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit on it. So on Desmos, the cool thing is if you click on the graph, there's two little gray dots that show up here. That's your maximum where 1, 3 is, and that's your minimum right there. Okay, so the maximum is the top of a hill. The minimum is like the bottom of a valley or the bottom of a wave. So my maximum is going to be the ordered pair 1, 3. And my minimum is going to be the ordered pair. We're going to round these off to the first digit. So 2.3 and 1.8. So that's my maximum and my minimum. The other part I need is how many real zeros there are. So the other gray point here is my real zero. I don't need the ordered pair for that. This one only has one real zero. Okay, so that's how you do number one. Okay, so if I go back here and open up my graphing part, I can click that and toggle that graph off and then go to the next line and type the next one in. So we have y equals negative x to the third minus 8x squared minus 16x minus 6. Okay, so this one looks a little bit different, but kind of similar. Okay, so on this one, my maximum is up here where I toggled that point on. So my maximum is negative 1.3, comma 3.5, because 3.48 would round up to 3.5. My minimum is down here, which is negative 4, negative 6. And then this one has 3 possible real zeros because of those 3 gray points there that just popped up on your screen. I'm going to get rid of those. Okay. So 3 real zeros. Okay. So sometimes graphs can be oriented in a way where there's no zeros. And the zeros are where the graph crosses the x-axis. I did not say that on the last problem. But that's how you know it's a zero, is it's on the x-axis. There's a point that goes through the x-axis. And my last one is number 5. So we're going to write y equals negative x to the fourth plus x squared plus 1. I forgot to put my plus in there between the x to the fourth and x squared, so we're going to go back and fix that. So this one looks a little weird. It's like an upside, it's like an M, it almost looks like, okay? So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on that and get some of the features, okay? So if you look here, there's 3 dots that pop up. So my maximum, there's 2 maximums on this one. Those are my 2 maximums. So one of them is negative 0.7, comma 1.3. And the other one is positive 0.7, comma 1.3. Okay? So those are my maximums. I'm going to toggle those off and then toggle on my minimum. So my minimum is 0, 1. Okay? And then the possible real zeros are these 2 points I just toggled on right here. So let me toggle off that third one. These 2 points here that I just toggled on are my 2 real zeros. So we have 2 real zeros. Okay? So you're going to continue working on that worksheet and finish the rest of that. And that'll be the end of that. And then we'll move on to the next one.